Welcome to our 400th video. We're going to be giving away this backpack in celebration, so stay tuned. We have enjoyed making videos for 15 years and still love to share our homesteading adventures. It seems the more we move forward, the more things there are to learn. After building several Earthbag structures, raising animals, and learning to grow plants in the barren desert, our latest challenge is our Earthbag shop. We've spent months building this large structure. The roof is the largest obstacle to overcome. We need to take it slow and methodical, as one panel placed wrong can become an exponentially larger problem down the line. Our dad, the original designer, has passed away, leaving the younger generation to now step up to the challenge. Let's check in on the progress.
I'm gonna head up there. I'm going to drill holes, and then we're gonna put metal on the roof.
Sounds good.
Because that's what you do.
Well, it's time to get back into doing the shop. Got to finish half of the roof.
Not like the one half you're probably thinking, it's the other half that we have to finish.
The other half, yeah. Some tricky spots that we got to take care of, but I have confidence in us.
Yeah, I think so too. I forgot my square.
Uh-oh.
For the exterior, us gals are continuing our work on the hexagon Aircrete pavers, but we have come into a complication. The air compressor thing that we make the bubbles for our Aircrete with, we thought we fixed it, but we actually plugged it, and she exploded.
We've been using this Aircrete bubble maker since the beginning of when we've been doing our Aircrete pavers.
I had Bryson, I was asking him to put it back on, and apparently it went on backwards.
We were trying to put it back together because we'd unhooked it, and when we put it back together, we put it back together wrong.
You know, after we monkeyed with it and obviously did something incorrect with the way we put it back together, and all of a sudden there's this huge boom. It sounds like a gunshot. It got everybody running to what is going on. This, which is on the top, ended up like that.
It's pretty loud.
This was the top, so it exploded.
A lot of noise
Ear ringing.
and plastic went everywhere.
It was, believe me, it was a little dangerous, not gonna lie, but we're all good. Our next round, what we're gonna try is to do away with the bubble machine and make the bubbles ourselves in a 5-gallon bucket and pour it into the mix.
When the mixture is more watery, they come out like this. They're heavy, they're hard, and they're very nice. These, which is more the Aircrete, what Aircrete's supposed to be, we don't really like working with these. They're not as solid as these. We're gonna try the bucket method today, and then if that doesn't work, we'll go back to this one then.
I had a water pump that just pushed the liquid and then it mixed the air.
All right,
And then it can
awesome.
This is, I think, more what we like to see when we're doing this.
And the bubbles are rainbow bubbles, so that even makes it better.
Yeah, the rainbow makes everything better.
Let's see how these babies turn out. We won't know till next week.
I'm kind of excited to see it though, because this is what I like seeing.
This would be a lot quicker than...
Oh my goodness, would it ever be?
I don't think technically you could call this Aircrete. It's
Why
kind
not?
of like...
There's air in it. Isn't that the point?
Yeah, maybe. What would we call that?
We got 2 dog waters.
One's the pool and one's for drinking. They're both going to be used for the same thing. But
We're going to be putting up more hexagons today.
Cool.
Keeping him cool, he doesn't like it. Anybody else to spray? It's kind of fun.
Water.
there's somebody at the second floor.
The pool immediately became the drinking water.
There she goes.
She'll lay in it too if she gets hot enough. She's really cute. That's how to keep your Frenchie cool.
Give him a
In the
pool.
desert.
Give him a pool.
What are you doing? Are you peeing? I just cleaned that up. Dang it, it's all yellow now.
Quick, spray the big boy.
Cool.
He didn't know what to think of that. Look at him now. He's like, what are you doing to me? Kind of feels nice though. You coming back for more?
Without this Aircrete gun and testing this all out, we're getting some very interesting results.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to play with it until we can figure out something that's gonna work for us.
Yeah. Super exciting. We have my mother-in-law Carolyn with us.
Hello.
The last time she was here, we were doing rocks on the other side. You were putting rocks out.
Yeah. So Jared's folks got a chance to come down and visit, which is always super fun. And they love to jump in and help. So Carolyn, bless her heart, she's in there helping us. And then you can see Tim is back there in the background doing his thing.
He's advising the guys, which I'm loving, because
Yeah.
I think they've been needing a little bit of.
They do.
They do good, but it's just nice to have a guy with a lot of experience and older wisdom.
Yeah. Tim's out there, him and Han over the roof and giving some helpful tips and suggestions to the guys. So it's just fun to have them here visiting.
We're gonna go as high as this, and then when we get around to the other side at this height, then we'll decide whether we want to just peter these hexagons out, or if we want to go all the way. Kind of getting talked into the petering out.
I like the way I'm imagining it. It sounds so cool.
Well, just the fact that you're imagining it.
like you do like a few of them and then they peter out, like so you do a few extras.
Would you help design that as we did it?
Yeah, you
Okay.
figure it out. Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many bolts in this, and everything has just a tiny bit of play that by the time we were just kind of going on, our ridge is not perfect. So it kind of is drifting a little bit from the center. About a ½ inch difference between those arches and the newest ones.
Oh, yeah.
So we're hoping we can...
As we were adding panels in, what we encountered, it started actually pushing our roof off the end.
Off center.
Off center.
Kind of like when you start stacking blocks and you each block you put off just a little bit, and all of a sudden, you're off.
My dad was here, and he actually helped us figure out a way that we could start to correct that.
We're all beaming.
Oh, it's kind of there.
We're almost there.
One idea was to pull together, pulled it in by an inch or so.
Like an accordion, just squishing one side or the other to kind of get it lined up again. So this was the ridge, just kind of like squishing in one side or the other to kind of get it.
Yeah, and another issue we were encountering was the weight of the roof was actually kind of like straightening out the panels and making it hard to put in. My dad has pretty good ideas. Is that working?
I've gone up almost 2 inches actually.
Oh, nice. We actually grabbed the jack off of my trailer, and we used that to push up the roof, curve out that straightness.
To make the roof more curved.
Yes, and that actually helped out a lot.
Yeah, it did.
You need my help.
The contraption, I think, is working really good to keep that arch going. We're now over a different part of the roof. We probably won't use it when it comes to over the door, the garage door, but we're definitely going to continue on. It seems to be working pretty good.
Yeah.
Here's the time lapse that we forgot to start. So imagine, bloop, 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 bloop.
Come with us. Use your imagination. Carolyn's a trooper. She's getting us all the mud we ever could want. It's gonna be nice to do that peter out thing. It'll also be maybe a little easier too, that we're not battling trying to get something up there, and when it goes so high. That's a 2-story building.
Yeah. Okay, what's going on?
I can come show you if you like. For some reason, our roof started to crawl this way. We need to straighten it back out.
In all of our efforts to fix the roof, we actually pulled it too far up.
Small details.
So now it's going this way instead of down.
So we're just putting these 2 points closer together up there to try to, like an accordion, straighten that back out again so we can keep going down the line.
Basically, the solution to fix that was we're just going to squish the bottom this time and leave the top alone.
Yeah. It's just kind of like accordion, just keep pushing until it fits.
We decided to come around. We were on the other side of the building, so now we're on this front side. If you can see, it's relative to where the house is. This is the corner. The reason why is, I'll show you. In the corner we were working on, guys are over there doing their thing. See all that? It's difficult. We still gotta do all that, but we decided, well, we'll go hit another corner.
We were trying to figure out the bracket situation, and we finally figured out that 2 brackets per row seems to be doing pretty good.
Each panel is attached to the ridge at the top. Brackets are created to secure them to the bottom. These are each custom created as the guys go.
Each bracket is basically just an L. We've been making them as we go. Just cut them, we bend them, we drill holes in them.
Looks good too. All the holes look perfect.
We paint them
and then weld them in place. The way we do it is like we put 2 sections of panels in, then we add in the brackets because we don't want the roof's weight to pull it down and out of sync before we're ready for that.
Yeah. So we're doing like 2 rows, brackets, 2 rows, brackets.
And it takes about an hour to get the 4 brackets. We're really happy with how they're working. They're simple, they're quick to make, and they're just working out great for us.
And they make the roof look good on the side, so that's a bonus.
Welcome to the Aircrete sweatshop where we sweat it out. I have a confession to make. We actually never know what we're doing with these Aircretes. I don't know if you know this, but since the beginning, it's always a surprise. Every single batch. This is the...
Ooh.
I
I don't know. Let's flip them and see, but it's not looking good.
the separation. That is so interesting. We've spent this entire time trying to figure out how to make them. Sometimes they're like perfect, and you're like, oh yes, we did it. We used our left hands instead of our right hands. Like that's how we've been trying to figure this out. So this really kind of is nothing new for us. It doesn't bother us that we don't know what we're doing.
Those will still probably work though.
I agree.
Maybe half of them won't. But as long as we get 1/2, that's all that matters, right?
I guess so.
Crazy.
Like that?
I don't know. Should we try another one?
Oh yes, they're all like that.
Isn't that hilarious?
We're going to try to just figure out how, we can get these to work, because even when they don't turn out, I think because we back them with mortar, they usually work one way or the other. So, figure out how to get these thin ones to work, and maybe we'll just accidentally fall into the right formula.
It's like powder. Look at that.
And the other one's probably just right.
Yeah, this other
That's
half
solid?
is nice. Isn't that most good discoveries are accidents? It could happen to us, right? We just have to dream big. See what a drop kick looks like?
Yeah. Whoa, that's awesome.
We mixed it for much longer, and we did something a little bit different with the bubbles. I feel like we're this close to the perfect mixture, making very small adjustments. What are you thinking about it, Mom?
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Yeah, I do too. And then we're also gonna try covering it with a tarp so that it kind of dries less quickly. Sweats them a little, or whatever you say. And the hole, so that no water pools, on purpose, you see. The hole is strategic.
Elvis. Hi, buddy boy. How you doing? I sit here 15 feet in the air. This structure is amazing. And I think to myself, just a few years ago, this was just dirt beneath this. And now it has turned into this maze of metal, and what a beautiful structure it is starting to turn into, and just really admiring how freaking cool this is. I love the trusses, all the metal framework. I'm so excited to get more of these things on here. This is just gonna be so cool. Yeah, we should get another one of these up, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, my bags are there, and the caulking's down there, and I'm up here.
My dad was actually recommending to us that we get a scissor lift. There was a guy near us who recently built a Quonset hut, and he knocked it out by himself with just a scissor lift. So I was like, man, that would be really great to have.
Move, I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
The scaffolding's been really a lot.
And it's a little scary too, isn't it? Well,
yeah.
maybe not so much scary for you guys, but...
It is.
Oh, you're turning. This guy that was building this steel building across from us, Bryson's like waving to him. And yeah, you're right, with the scissor lift, he's just like boom, 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 boom. So, and granted, he doesn't have as complicated as a shop.
Whoa! Oh, Lord Almighty!
That's awesome.
I don't know if we can afford it or not. I started looking and I found a guy who buys them and then he fixes them up. He knows them inside and out, and he does a little warranty on them, and he delivers them, and he has a reasonable price on them.
That's the benefits of being able to move quickly from one spot to the next will be just invaluable. And any movement we make up there will definitely, we'll feel it.
So we might be able to just expand the whole distance, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, it's cool. Absolutely no climbing.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Called them up and I said, do you deliver like to our area? I sure do. I can come out in 2 days. And sure enough, here he comes bringing it. He drives it up, explains everything to Bryson, and even if we have problems with it, he tells you real quick how to fix those problems, and then gives us also, like I said, a little warranty for a short time. So, and then we can sell it when we're done.
Yeah.
Is kind of the idea,
it's
right?
easy.
So,
yeah. Oh man, what a killer deal.
Oh.
And that's plenty. That's our full distance right there.
Yeah.
That's all we really have to do.
I'm thinking this should speed us up quite a bit.
The wind makes it wobble.
Oh.
And it's scary. This is gonna take some getting used to.
I think that this might be the most genius idea you've ever had.
Yes.
I don't do ups.
I'm sure it's fine.
That's good. How far are we?
Was it scary? Okay, I gotta try. Oh, up, because you stay down. Stay down.
Zimmy, come here. Are you ready now?
Oh, it's the wiggle that's a little scary.
The wiggle, that's what gets me.
And then this thing also will slide out.
No,
too.
no.
Thank you. Thank you. No sliding. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I wait. Did you survive it? Yes, I know. I know it's hard to wait. Yes, I know. Yes.
Totally, totally spot. I have my safety slippers. I have my safety pants.
And your
my
safety hat.
hat.
Yep.
And oh, I don't have my safety shirt.
That looks pretty safe to me.
No, it's not an MLA shirt.
Oh.
It's not a safety shirt. Not approved.
Not approved. Not pre-approved.
Bree is watering her alpacas. She is dressed to impress in her snazzy alpaca t-shirt. She feels extra fantastic, knowing she took advantage of the 20% off sale, going on now through September 2nd on all apparel. She's thinking about getting more shirts for 15% off and free shipping, sales starting on September 3rd through the 8th. There's so many designs on different types of things to wear, she hasn't decided what she's getting next. Her rose quartz necklace may have caught your eye. Those are also for sale in our shop. Now, let's leave Bree to her watering and get back to the show.
Okie dokie, now we get to go see. We had them covered and we got our new formula. I'm feeling very optimistic. We shall see here what they look like. They're dry, a little crumbly. Ooh, it's heavy. Ooh, comes out nice. Oh, it's separate again. I can feel it. Oh yeah, there's a separate piece right there. And there's a good piece. How crazy is that? It's good looking, but it is skinny. They're gonna work because they're so strong, but look at the other half.
So super happy plot twist. The thin ones actually will be a benefit and we are going to be able to use them. In fact, we prefer them to be skinny. Good morning.
So, Bree, it happened again. Look at the thin little ones again.
She's only 50% there.
They kind of have the feel of a tile. You know, like that thin, but they're solid. You could break them though if I, on my knee, they would break.
They're heavier. They're chalkier, maybe is the word. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, they're nicer than what we've been making. So we're very happy with them.
Well, those are nice and heavy though.
Now, Bryson said what he thinks is happening is our bubbles are too big. So the bigger bubbles are floating to the top. But who cares if it's working, right? Let's just...
Thinner but good. It sounds good to me.
Yeah, what's kind of nice is as the walls go up, they kind of stick out a little bit more. So the skinnies are going to work out really good going up.
So we did happen into the perfect thing. Or maybe we're just making it work, but in a good way. It's a bonus, trust me.
This is what happens when you let goats in the front yard. Wait for it. Yep. And there we go. What are you doing? You see rocks and you immediately think you can climb on them? Don't look at me like that. No, you're not coming inside. No, you're gonna stay right there. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Okay, cool. When you want your front yard weeded, then you need to feed the goats. This is what happens. Our lawnmowers. Yes. In the country, we don't use lawnmowers. We buy ourselves some goats. I think our plan for today, we need to basically extend the steel on top across here. The way we've been doing this, we've been welding these brackets on here, and we can't do that on block. Yeah, we need to put steel up.
We're told not to take the scissor lift off-roading, but you know us. We gotta take it off-roading. You know, it's working really well.
Yeah.
I think our ground is just so hard that it just it's basically concrete anyway. So.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to take it out when it's wet, but
yeah.
In our normal dry ground, it's perfectly fine.
Hey guys! Who says these things don't work on dirt? Alrighty.
We got to get it over that rebar, I think. Some of these blocks are either too tall, too much this way, so what we're having to do is mark our lines and trim them down so we can get this angle iron in here.
I know this thing's not really designed to be on dirt, but it moves great, actually, on dirt. Kind of. It doesn't move great, but it actually moves, so we're happy. Okay. All right, so now we got this metal right here, and we gotta weld this, and then we gotta weld that piece that's down there and out of my reach. That's what I have to do. Hey, I don't think that's the fiber you need in your diet.
Come on. Oh, get out of here.
Thank you for playing. Just stay right there. Awesome. Oh no, she's going for the string, Jared. Nope, she's not going for the string. She's following us everywhere we go. So, we have work buddies. How was your guys' work buddy experience?
Well, I think she's attached to Jared, so I think you're getting a different experience.
Yeah.
No, stop. Stop.
No.
I think we have found a new name for the new invention that we've made. It's not Aircrete, it's not concrete, it's kinda crete.
Well, what do they look like?
Dickens.
I bet you they're half good.
Guess we'll just keep going. We're happy with those, you know. Look at them. Yeah, they're good.
We don't have to mess with a machine to make these. I think it's a big time save. Believe it or not, like when we decide to make a batch, which is once a week, it takes time. You know, you gotta clean them all, and then you gotta prep them all, and then you gotta make sure. There's a lot of steps involved. So having one less, bonus.
Nice thing about the scissor lift is we can get up and down easy, so we don't need the scaffolding anymore,
No more climbing.
except for half of it.
Yeah.
Maybe we do need it on the
We don't
outside.
talk about the other side of the building. That's the side you won't see those, so you don't have to worry about that. Only we have to worry about that.
The guys moved the scaffolding to the other side of the building. Because of the concrete floor, the scissor lift will spend most of the time on the inside where it can easily move around.
So Bryson, how's your first experiences?
I'm not sure how we did this without it, I'll be honest with you, since it's been so nice.
Now that we've got the scissor lift, we gotta use it. Gotta take it out and see what it can do. All right, up we go. There's probably good, huh?
Sure. You ready?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Oh man.
Oops.
Never done that before. It's on the ground now.
Don't worry.
I'll manually climb up and down for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Just for you, man.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
What are you doing? What are you doing in the tool trailer? Are you gonna help us work? Huh? Come on, get out of here.
Remember how long it used to take to drill these holes?
Yeah,
Now I can actually press down like I'm...
like you're supposed to.
Yeah. We got ourselves a snake. Some might think this is a rattler. However, you can tell by the fact that it doesn't have a rattler. As well as see the shape of the head. See how the head is isn't like diamond shaped. It's very smooth in comparison to the body. So that's how we kind of know. So these are known as bull snakes. Scary snake, but honestly, fine. Unless you got little chicks around or little tiny animals that these guys might eat, for the most part, they're not gonna do much. I don't like having rattlers around. They're poisonous, they can take out dogs, animals, so I don't like them. But those other ones, I'm fine with them.
You know, I'm really loving the scissor lift.
Getting the right tool for the right job pays off. This is one of those times, and I'm just very happy at this tool. It's very useful. For this particular task of going up and down, this tool works beautifully.
One of the cool things about it is that if you want to go up, you just get to push a button. And before, you know, you had to, I gotta climb and ladder and get up there and crawl up there. Now you just have to climb like 2 steps into the scissor lift, and then up you go, and it's very nice.
Yeah, you still have to watch the head bonking thing. That's unfortunately was not removed as a feature of this, but
We should get like those construction hard hats. We have them. We should just be wearing them.
they actually make inserts that you can put inside of a ball cap. So I was thinking
that
about
looks
one
fun.
of those.
So whenever you see me wearing a hat, pretend I have one of those on. Safety first now.
What is she eating? I have no idea. They're eating our trash, Jared. Look at them.
It's paper. That counts as a leaf, right?
What are you doing sit down on the job, Jared?
We gotta give her some scratches.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that one's rolling on its side.
Yep.
This is my love I'm getting. You can't have any.
With the combination of the scaffolding on one side and the scissor lift on the other, the guys are finding a system that works well for them.
So much has been done. This entire roof is really getting high and excellent. It's looking great. I'm loving the look. This is really neat. All through here. It's just like, oh man, it's so cool. It's just so neat.
When I look at the sun going down to the sky, all I want is to be there. With a new state of mind, a place I never heard of. I will walk like a nomad. I've been stuck inside my house too long.
Look at this, dude. So we know this thing's level, otherwise, it would scream at us if it wasn't. So we have a little gap there, see that gap? And we go over here, and you see that gap right there on the second one? It's like perfect. That's telling us that this thing is level to where the floor is.
It is. It is.
That's impressive. Uh-oh, we need a new bucket.
Oh, right when the camera was here, we were ready to get it. Can you show what you did?
Elvis, come here.
Show them.
There we go.
That's what he was doing.
This is Elvis. He knows how to get close to you, even when it seems challenging. Huh.
Don't worry about me, I'm just banging on things.
Okay.
Once we get the roofing panels over that side building, we're going to be able to get all of our tools out of that trailer.
Oh, it's gonna be so nice to have everything like more secure and out of the rain.
Mm-hmm.
The adjustments the guys made in the beginning have worked great, and the roof is now on the right track. Bryson and Jared take extra care to make sure the rest continues to go in straight.
There he is right there.
Where'd he go? Did he land somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What is he? What kind of bug is this?
Let me look up. Wow.
Wow, he's on there. Oh, he's so mean to him.
Get out of here, dude.
Poor guy.
He did not.
It's really quite a cool beetle. So Jared just researched them and they're called jewel beetles?
Yeah.
Interesting. Here, impact. When in doubt in the desert and you see something, you assume it stings, bites, and it's highly poisonous.
I love living in the desert.
Speaking of which, there's a camera can't pick it up very good. There it is. Orange bird right up there. We are getting this, and I mean, look at that. I mean, that is just like, we are over halfway.
Yeah, we're a little less than 2/3 right now.
Yeah. I was just chillaxing, working on the shop. Just zoom on in. You get to see alpacas out there. She's over there taking a dirt bath.
Is she?
Yeah. Isn't it kind of fun to be working on the shop and then you get to look out and see alpacas?
Yes, I love it.
There's our ladies, enjoying life. They like corners, we've decided. If they're not at this corner, then they're out at that corner of the property. You guys like the corners, huh? Oh, well, it's a brand new day on the homestead. We're gonna be getting some pavers up and we have some awesome help. Sarah, our good friend, has come to join us. Get some pavers up on the wall, so we're pretty excited. Very excited. So, Sarah is an amazing horse trainer.
Oh,
So
thank you.
seeing her out there with her horses is really, really fun.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. So,
Super excited. I'm ready.
all right, let's do it. Shall we run and go grab a paver?
Let's go grab a paver.
Let's do it. It's so exciting.
Just one paver.
Oh, well, we'll probably grab a few of them.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you've seen our latest paver situation, but we're on thin ice, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay. This is, the tower of pavers that we have got going on here. Okay, so down below here is the ones we're trying to get rid of because the dogs like to, waltz all over those, and that's really scary. So,
Okay.
We're going to grab just a couple of them.
Can I stack them?
Yeah, they should be good.
Okay.
We have to be...
They're light. How did you make them so light?
Oh, man. Compared to our other ones, they're pretty heavy.
Oh, really?
But
I can carry
good job.
more.
Wow. I think that's the most we've stacked before. So that's good. The next step's pretty exciting. When we wet it down, do you see how the water disappears?
Wow, it's really magical.
I'm not entirely sure why that's
thirsty.
happening. We're always creating new concoctions. We're not really sure what happened. I'm going to score this because this sucks it up so fast.
It's like when you're working with clay, you have to like score and have slip so it grabs it and
Sure. Hit it with one last round
kinda
of
like-
water,
cooking.
and then up we go.
Here she goes.
It doesn't get more exciting than this.
Yes. Get in there.
How's it going, Mommy? Need anything else? Nope, I got her. All right, so Mom is just tucking in mortar around the Aircrete so that we can get it all solidified in there.
Jam some on this. In there.
Good.
I was looking the other day, and look, from out here, you won't even see those pavers. He's going to be covering all of that.
Yeah, as they go out, we're going to peter them out.
We're going to be putting little bees on
This is like a... Yeah.
That's great.
All right, let's roll.
Score.
Give it a score. I'll be on this. First, put it where it's wet.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Should we score it again?
Drinking it up right now.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
It's like a pizza.
It is a pizza. That is smart. These guys working smarter, not harder.
If you remember, this has been the temporary holding spot for the tools.
Oh, guys! It's a room! It has a roof!
Wow.
Just ignore the holes.
Out of the rain? How can this possibly be?
Oh,
It's a miracle.
our tools have never felt so secure.
It would be nice to get the tools off of that trailer so that the tarp doesn't get blown off by the wind and it's been half exposed to the elements. So it'll be nice to get our tools actually under cover.
It's going to be nice to have that trailer back too because we have another garage door that we need to pick up.
That's right.
It was 5 degrees cooler in there.
Now that you say that, yeah.
It was nice in there.
See this right here? Bree and I were going to move it.
Oh, no, Mom. We want it there.
Oh, we do?
That's where we want it.
It kind of adds a little dimension to our shot.
That was well planned when you said then put it
Thank
there.
you.
That was very well planned.
The old hoop barn had a dirt floor and open ends, so it's always been a struggle to keep the shop tools dry and safe. This is the first covered area of our large new shop, and we quickly take advantage of it.
It's raining right now, and it feels so good to stand in here and just have no rain. Everything's dry.
He's shipping. Oh my God, good.
The drops are about that big.
Oh,
Huge right
they're
now.
big, yeah.
So the rain doesn't rain for long, which means that we just have to delay a little bit. But when we do that, we find shelter and we get a little bit stir crazy.
Well, you can do it, Sarah.
Oh, yeah!
I wasn't down here. This wasn't me. We are so grateful to Sarah for coming out and helping. We were so tired by the end of the day because she just could work.
And she just wanted to keep going and going.
Normally we would do like a batch, like I think we did 4 batches. Yeah, we do that every day.
Yes, she is quite the inspiration.
Yes, we're very proud of all the work we got done, and thank you, Sarah, for helping make it happen.
Thank you very much.
It's actually nice to get that much done.
It really was.
It was awesome. And fun company.
Excellent company.
Yeah, that's half of what's fun about, having somebody come over.
So positive, and
she's a delightful lady.
Oh yeah, that's a spot. Oh yeah. Oh, we got people. This thing is eating a fly, Jared.
Whoa.
Bug eating, fly eater. He's looking at you. He's thinking you may be your next meal. Look at that. He's done now. He's cleaning his hands. Just did, you massacred. Whoa, that fly's still alive? What? What did you do? I'm so confused. Mom said we needed a mister system out here. Misty. It does feel really good. Mom was right, but don't tell her I said that.
Oh, so when you guys come and go, you get misted. That's so smart.
It's no longer a mystery why we're getting wet.
I don't feel any mist.
You're coming out from the mist. In the midst of doing work. I'm sorry. They keep coming.
Our dog is far too trustworthy of us. They're misting. This is where Elvis spends his day. He's like a rotisserie chicken. He turns from one side to the other. He gets all the mists coming from these. Like, I love it when you guys come out and work. This is my favorite time of day. We got another row up here. We only have so many rows we can do until we reach this point. And then we're gonna have to figure out how this is going to work.
Are you guys over halfway?
On this side.
Yeah. Wow, Bree, look at them go.
It's beautimous.
Oh yeah, they're definitely over halfway.
We are now at a point where we need to figure out how to do the garage door into the side of this massive structure, how this roof is going to merge with that doorway coming in. Our truck's parked right here, halfway out.
And they're gonna be perfectly dry, right? Is that where you're going with that? Because you're gonna do such a good job.
Yes, we're gonna
it's gonna work out so good.
one of you strapping men want to bring over a bag of mortar for us.
I think you got the angle on that one, Bri.
We are giving this away to someone who comments. It is a My Little Homestead backpack. It's got some places to put stuff in, which is really fantastic for backpacks. It's got a little back padding, so your shoulders have got something to work with. It's got our little logo in the front. It's like nice fiery red. We use ours as a laptop case. Works pretty good. So if you'd like to enter to win this backpack, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and then comment down in the comments, use the word backpack, and then to let us know how long you've been following along on our journey, how long you've been watching our videos and being a part of what we're doing. And then we will randomly pick somebody who's the winner. And before you go, we just want to give you a warm thank you for hanging out with us and letting us entertain you. It sure is a lot of fun.
It is moments like this when you know the monsoon season is upon us. No cloud? Cloud. Batten down the hatches. This one's gonna hit us hard.
Mm, 12 to 15 minutes into it, turned into floodwaters. Got some washes that flow back there. They would be flooded to the hilt, just flowing water. Some sideways rain, about an angle about like that. A lot of water. What do you think, Elvis? Yeah, I agree. Here is dry, that is wet.
The garage door is the trickiest part of this roof. Dad's model had a pop-out on the roof over the door, but we couldn't find any details on how that should work. The guys have been putting their heads together to figure out a solution.
We're at the garage door. What we're planning on doing is sticking a beam across somewhere right in here. So it'll come down, stop, plateau out, and go out like that. So now we're cutting it, and then we're gonna do standoff posts. That'll only be 32 inches and a half, and they'll go up, hold the post up.
The jury's still out on whether you like zoomy or not, huh? Just depends on the day and the moment, huh? You're doing so good. Huh, Bell? You're maybe not the biggest Zoomy fan, but Zoomy sure loves you guys.
And get this corner done.
That's right.
Corner done. Park the boat. What do you think?
That's right. I like it.
Got the posts, got them all painted up. Now this is the guy that goes up right up there. I'm pretty sure. It's up there. I think it's gonna work good. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I think so too. It's a shorter distance than I thought it was.
To go out to the roof.
Yeah, you can really see it from here. Also, we did 2 of the longer ones, and then we just got the shorty. It's probably gonna go out to like there. We'll have to cut it off, maybe at an angle or something. We'll figure that out. It's coming together.
This is the piece that we typically would put on to finish the row. We need to figure out how we're gonna get this connected. I initially thought we could just take and bend it up, but now looking at it, I'm not sure if we can do that. Do you have an idea of how we should do this up here? What do you guys think?
It's covered in a layer of galvanization. So if we cut it, it exposes the metal underneath, creates a rust point.
Ooh.
So we really don't want to cut that much. We will have to make a cut, but it's at the top. And then Jared was like, why don't we just make a custom bracket that fits up in there that attaches to this bolt pattern here and the bolt pattern to the top of the roof. It's gonna kind of look like a V, but I think it'll work. I think it will.
Additional custom brackets are needed. These were challenging to design because they tackle a complex problem.
It may be painted, it still needs to be painted, but the weak point of this bracket is not in this area.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna do that.
Yep.
We're gonna dry fit it. We like the fit of it. We're gonna weld a piece in there. And then I gotta make, I don't know, like 10 of these. I don't know, what do you think? I'm gonna be strong enough. This is gonna be welded up here. That's gonna hold that piece going in there. Those are bolted there, so that's good. And then this roof coming up here is gonna come up here and be bolted into here. Total of 4 bolts will hold in each panel, plus the bolts that they have along their sides. I think it'll be good.
If the roof falls off, then make a stronger one.
We look up there and go, oh, that don't look right. And we take it apart and we do it. It's not a big deal.
That's what Dad always said. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it.
Kind of looks like a fancy pattern, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna stick a bolt in.
You got it in.
I did. Looking at it, what do you think? Is that what you like? Does it look good, Jared?
It doesn't look bad.
I think that means it looks good.
An angle bracket right here.
I think it looks really good. That looks really good, guys. I think it's gonna be super cute. Little pop out there.
The roof line's here, and it's like here. I think that's fine.
I think it looks like the diagram.
Does it?
Yeah, I think you guys are in good shape, yeah.
Dad's diagram showed this, but it didn't show all the little details on how to make this happen. So that's what we have to come up with.
Well, this looks good.
Follow me to my favorite tree. Well, I'm offering a steady hand. I could be your
Go here too.
I feel like they're here because of the misters.
And the shade. Shade and misters.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we do with you guys?
Okay.
These brackets are the ones for the garage door. Our last bracket. We're very proud of these bracket design. We stick it through this hole. Bolt goes in there. We have to cut this bolt right here because another bolt comes out. The other bracket So every one of these panels we've been caulking, basically running a layer of caulk along them, laying them together, and then bolting them together.
We had picked up one door, found another door. So we have both the doors we need for the shop. Because we were able to get the tool shed off of this, we were able to use our own trailer instead of borrowing Garen's all the time. Look at how cool that door looks.
You know what I can't figure out? Staring at these three short pieces. Every piece has had a place for this roof, except those. I feel like they were just extras, but part of me is like, there hasn't been any extras. There's been the exact amount needed. Did we miss something? It's undercover now.
It actually has a cover now.
Yes! Also, no more of this stuff getting on the thing. Despite our building being very, very high in the air, the tree is still higher.
Time to get back to bagging in a little bit. But
I don't know if you remember a little while back, we told ourselves when we were bagging the other side that we had the other side of the building to do, and that side was future us problem. Well, that future is now upon us, and we need to bag that side and finish up putting up the one last ridge on the top there.
Yep. Fortunately, we have the scissor lift this time, so we have a pretty cool method to get them up.
It's getting really easy with that scissor lift. You probably remember this, both me and Jared remember it very well. We had scaffolding up stacked to the moon, and we had to constantly be moving them and raising them.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. Well, now we can just push a button, and they accelerate into the air. They practically get put on the wall for us.
Yep, that's right.
Also, Jared might be the only one on camera, but that's because Bree was filming. This is about a 50% workload, just so you know.
No, it's all me.
I wasn't just driving
what
this
he says.
Before the guys can continue the roofing, one last ridge piece needs to be welded on. The scissor lift continues to be a handy tool.
Now that the last ridge is up, we can actually finish out the roof, finish out this side of the roof, which is exciting.
It's very exciting.
Panel for this side anyway.
It's looking glorious.
It looks incredible, Jared. Oh, it's so tall.
Wow, this side is looking absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm very excited. I was sitting down inside and I was looking out our window and I could see it from the kitchen and I was like, wow.
It's really cool.
It really is.
Really cool. The additions that we've added to our arsenal, I suppose, the scissor lift especially has sped us up so much.
And then this was one of the harder sides out of the two sides because it has that pop out over the garage door. And I was like, both of us were like, what are we going to do when we get to that? Like, and honestly, we didn't think of the correct idea until like a day before as we were about ready to put it up. We were like, Jared was like, hey, you should make this bracket that just fits in here and we don't have to cut, we only have to cut like a little bit of the panel and that's it. It was perfect. It worked really well. So that was, I think, one of the hardest points. I hope will be the hardest.
Yeah, we love how it's turned out.
We really do. It's awesome.
This roof is just like, wow. It's hard to picture how a Quonset hut was going to go on top of a building. I am so pleased with this. The curves of this building are so artistic and fun, and it's not just a shop. It's like, it's a piece of artwork, you know? It's so cool.
I'm loving it. They did such a good job. And then to think too that they had to do that pop out above the door.
And they didn't decide officially on whatever they wanted to do, like what they say a day before it had to get done, but that looked like they pre-planned that, you know, is what that looks like.
It really does.
Cool. It's so cool.
It is.
Oh man.
It is one big boy, that's for sure.
It is a big boy. Completing half the roof is an exciting milestone for us. It wasn't easy, but the guys overcame each challenge together. This building is not just a shop, but a work of art. The roof with its elegant slopes is a huge part of its character. What's next for us on the second leg of our shop building journey is yet unknown, but we'll take each step on together. Thanks for being a part of our family. We'll catch you on the next episode.
All right. That was the last panel out of the stack. Roof's done, I think.
Does that look a little short to you?
Shouldn't there be an overhang?
Uh-oh.
If you enjoyed our video, consider liking and subscribing or following. If you really enjoyed it, share it with a friend and tag us on social media. Our links are down below. We want to give a special thank you to our Patreon and local supporters. You help keep our content coming. Before you go, drop a comment. We love to hear from you. Thanks, and God bless.
Thank you! See this? See this flashing right here?
Yeah.
Well, my welding mask is solar panel light activated. And when I had that going while I was working, my mask would go bloop, 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 bloop. It's really hard for me to see.
Oh, they look oh so pretty, don't they? They produce these things?
Yep.
And those things get stuck in these things?
Yep.
Resulting in pain.
Yep. Especially if you wear Crocs.
We lost the llamas. So if you'll come up here, and you can see that they're right over there somewhere. Did they move? Where did they go? They were right there. I don't know where they're at now, Jared. They were literally right 2 seconds ago. They were right there.
Shushing. The shushing. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry, so loud. Okay.
Ignore the snorting in the back. That's not us. That's my
the
mom's dog.
Oh, it's now your mom's.
It's the mom's dog.
Yeah, we don't need to walk in there. We don't need to get in there or nothing.
We have a goat problem.
Don't you do that.
Oh no.
If we get her in here, she can't get anywhere. There we go.
There, you're safe now. Yeah.
Update on the box. They're now using it as a head scratch.
This is not going to work.
I think this is gonna work great. Fine. I'll get the tractor. I would have tried it. If the clearance of this thing
I know you would have
worked, I would have done it.
I know you would
And it
have.
would have worked. All right, we got her moved with the tractor. Just kidding. We used the tractor. It's like freaky. She's just staring at me.